No nonsense gin drinking. All gin, no nonsense.
Hello gin lovers, welcome back. Old Freeman here again, and today, my friends, on the show, every now and then, this fella rears its ugly head again and tries for another shot at my expert approval. So this, as you've probably guessed, I'm sure you know already because you've clicked on the video, is another incarnation of Gordon's. And today we have this one, Gordon's Tropical Passion Fruit. And to me, to be honest, my regular viewers and subscribers will know I don't like Gordon's, okay? It's no secret, I think it's a very, very bad gin, but it is sold worldwide and many people think it's the only gin available. And indeed it has many, many different versions, of which I have tried all of them. We've got a peach one up there, we've got an orange one up there, we have got a lemon one over there, we had some other flavour, I can't remember what it was, all sorts of different, a non-alcoholic version of it. Most of them I didn't like. I think the peach one was okay. But to me, it seems to me like they're scraping the barrel a little bit now. Passion fruit, really? To me, this is just a bit of a novelty gin. But you never know. You never know. That's why I love giving them all a chance. And that's what I intend to do today, my friends. So let's find out a little bit more about it, because it may well shock me and shock all of you as well. Now then, I kind of fell at the first hurdle here when I was doing my research, because you go on the Gordon's Gin website, and it is nowhere to be seen. They've literally, it's not on there. You cannot see it, which seems a bit of an odd thing to do from a business perspective. So I had to do a bit of creative problem solving and look on other websites. And I just found this little blurb about it. It's not much, but it just says, a delicious exotic twist on an original recipe by Alexander Gordon. Made with the highest quality ingredients, well, that's debatable, and using only natural flavorings. Again, not too sure about that one. Enjoy an exotic trip for your taste buds with Gordon's Tropical Passion Fruit. Well, that sounds like a lot of old, the phone cover's going over. That's always my favourite part of the show. And as we know, once it's gone, it's gone. It's staying there. That's it now. I might even chuck it across the... No, why would I do that? It's a strange thing to do. I'll just leave it there and get on with the show. So, this sounds very strange to me, and I think we've talked about more than enough now. I say we crack her open and see if this really is a novelty, or is it going to be a revelation? So, we've got no cork test today, just the crack test, and we don't really comment on that. It's not really a proper test. Get it? Now, that I'm imagining this is going to be 37.5% ABV. Where is it? I can't see it. I haven't got my glasses. Oh yeah, there we go, 37.5, because this will be teetering on the edge of becoming a gin liqueur, as most of these sweet gins are. So let's stick a bit in there like that. And I'll tell you right now, straight away, I don't even need to put the nostrils in because I can smell it, and it is very, very smelly. Let's just... Christ almighty. Wow, that bloody hell, that is a pungent gin. And I don't need to tell you, it literally reeks. It's throbbing with passion fruit. If you could see the smell, you wouldn't be able to see me. I've just been a passionate fruity fog. Indeed, if you can imagine such a thing. But there's nothing else to tell you. It's just, I mean, passion fruit is a big sort of flavour anyway, isn't it? So it's kind of just completely dominating. In fact, I'd say it's more passion fruit than probably anything else. So I can't really tell you anything more about that. Let's crack on and get the fellow in the old mouth. So then, let's get the old gin and tonic in there. This is going to be an interesting one. I think this could be a neat one because it's so sweet, but we shall see, Get the tonic in there. As I say always at this point in the show, thank you very much to all my thank you to my subscribers anyway, but in particular, thank you to my subscribers that became YouTube members and indeed patrons and are literally paying for all the gin on the show. This is, my friends, Gordon's tropical passion fruit. We got there in the end. I say to you, cheers. Ooh. It always helps, of course, if you swallow it rather than inhale it. So let me give that a second go. Well, to be honest, for such a huge and colossal aroma, it's not really delivering in the taste departments as I thought it might. I'll tell you what, here's a quick idea. Let's try and pepper up a little bit, because it tastes to me a little bit weak, and it's only 37.5% ABV, so I think we can cope with a little bit more in there. So let's try that again. So, okay. It's quite, to be honest, it's just like the smell. It's a very two-dimensional gin. To be honest, I'm not sure it's even a gin because there's just no trace of juniper in there whatsoever. None, zilch, absolutely, what's another word for none? Nil point. Not sure that makes sense, but it doesn't matter. You know what I mean. It's kind of, it's almost like a child's sort of fruit flavored drink because the ABV is pretty low. It doesn't really taste that much, haven't got much of a kick of alcohol. It's literally just some passion fruit. It's a passion fruit flavored generic drink rather than a gin. And to be honest, I'm not really that surprised. When I saw it and you see the colouring, I mean, I imagine that's probably artificial colouring, but to me, passion fruit is such a big, heavy flavour, as I said before. I'm not surprised that's completely dominated. I talk about balancing flavours, don't I? When I get a really good gin, like, I don't know, something like No. 3 or Highclere Castle gin, the balancing is just exquisite. Putting some of the flavours up a little bit and down a bit and getting them to work in perfect harmony. There is zero balancing going on here. It's just wallop completely one way with the passion fruit and there's nothing to balance it out at all. Now, that's not to say it's bad. I wouldn't say it's bad tasting per se. It's not unpleasant. It's just kind of two-dimensional and just one thing. Although I suppose technically that is kind of bad if you're looking for a interesting and complex gin. So then, let's try it neat, see how it goes. So get nope, that tastes like shit. Well, no, that's not really fair. It doesn't taste like shit. It just tastes like exactly the kind of same, really. Just slightly more concentrated, bit more of a sting, obviously, on the ABV, but really, just again, the overriding feeling is very basic, uncomplex, and to be honest, a little bit boring and a little bit lazy. A bit like me, I suppose. However, my friends, the one good thing about Gordon's is their only saving grace is the price, okay? You are not going to be paying much for Gordon's, and this one is no exception. It's about £14 here in the UK, which is about $17 and about 16 euros. And whatever you say about any gin, that is goddamn cheap. So I think it's absolutely in the right price bracket, which kind of offsets the boringness of the gin. If you want to have a boring gin, at least you don't have to pay, at least you pay a boring price for it. So guys, so to sum up, to be honest, I always like it, as I say, when my sort of brands that I don't really like generally that much bring out a new one, because it gives me a chance to sort of find a little bit of positivity in there. But to be honest, I feel like people at Gordon's have completely lost the passion. And they brought out a passionate passion fruit drink, but ironically, it was devoid of passion. I think they just sit there in the factory and just think, oh God, yeah, churning out this same old stuff. Should we do another flavour? Oh God, do we have to? Well, there's a lot of other gins out there. Okay, anyone got an idea? Passion fruit? Yeah, fine, stick some passion fruit. Right, should we sauce it? Should we get passion fruit from, I don't know, some exotic part of the world? No, sod that, just buy some colouring and stick it in our normal gin. Give it a nice purple label and people will buy it. Or words to that effect. And to me, it's not really good enough. And I think Gordon's possibly are not long for this world. With this choice that are out there now, the absolutely fantastic gins. I think if Gordon's carry on doing this, they're going to just see themselves just implode and disappear, which is sad because they've been around for probably they're probably one of the longest standing gin companies. So I wish they would go back to the drawing board and try something better. But at the moment, my friends, they're not. And to be honest, as cheap as it is, I wouldn't waste your money on it. So guys, if you found this video informative and helpful and it helped you to avoid wasting your money on this, then please show your gratitude by subscribing to my channel or pressing the like button on this video, or indeed, if you would like to support Old Freeman, head over to my Patreon page and or indeed press the join button below this video to become one of my YouTube members and become a channel supporter. But until next time, guys, you all know the drill. Take care, stay safe. Thank you to all my patrons and members, and of course, keep drinking the gin, but not that one.